A good practice for building an efficient asset allocation is starting from broadly diversified and liquid markets. In this first frontier, we will choose the asset allocation that best fits our risk-return profile. Finally, we will go deeper inside the chosen allocation with sub-allocation on sectors, regions, credit risk, duration, and whatever. We will start from an efficient frontier built on the following markets: Equity Euro Mid-Cap, Equity USA Mid-Cap, Euro Corporate Bonds, Euro High Yield Bonds, and Commodity Energy. We will choose an efficient asset allocation with an expected return of 7.5% and an expected volatility of 9.8%. And finally, we will go deeper, spreading among sectors and countries. Everything will be done with a few clicks of the mouse. And it will result in a 10% expected return portfolio with a 9% expected volatility. These are the initially selected markets. And this is our main efficient frontier. And this is our selected optimal allocation. We will now go in deeper detail and see how to further break down equity exposure. This is the automatic sub-allocation tool. This is our starting main asset allocation, with its original expected return and volatility, and its original composition. The very first market is selected by default, and the software automatically provides a list of compatible potential markets for sub-optimization. Markets with a negative expected return are excluded by default. We can now choose which markets to include in the sub-allocation process for the Equity Euro Mid-Cap component of our portfolio. Pressing this button, the software will perform an automatic optimization averaging the 10% highest Sharpe ratio portfolios. The 4% Equity European Mid-Cap component has been splitted this way. (2% Italy and 2% Spain). It means that the highest Sharpe ratio portfolio built with the above selected countries was 50% Italy and 50% Spain. We can now do the same thing for the USA Equity Mid-Cap component. It is a total of 44% that we can sub-allocate within sectors. When we click on the Equity USA Mid-Cap, the list of compatible markets refreshes, showing relevant choices. This time we perform the sub-asset allocation by industry sectors. Equity USA Consumer weights only 1%. If we are not building a very big portfolio, we may choose to remove this market from our optimization. Another market weighs 1%. Let's remove it. This is our final asset allocation. We can now compare its expected return and volatility with those of our original asset allocation. The new asset allocation has a higher expected return with a lower volatility. We can now affirm to have a very efficient asset allocation. But it's still not an investment portfolio, it's just an asset allocation. Now we'll see how to save it for later use, because in the next video we will translate this efficient asset allocation into an efficient investment portfolio. Now let's save our efficient asset allocation.